Hello, welcome to World of Floorcraft. We are Karen and Nelson Rose, and this is an Intermediate Modern Jive Clip showing you how to do a sway Manhattan. In fact, we're going to be doing two different versions, two quite nice, slightly different feeling versions of the sway Manhattan. We're not going to bother with the half Manhattan versions, but it is important you already know how to do a sway and have done some kind of Manhattan before. Preferably a first move Manhattan, because that's usually the first one people learn. Because the sway Manhattan doesn't want to be the first one you ever do. Okay, so version number 1 looks like this. Goes 7 and 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So if we did that with the fast exit on the sway at the end, you could equally have done it with the slow exit. So we're going to break it down and give you the other view at the same time. So it goes back, wrap into the sway. Important point, both of you need to go back on the right foot. So we go back, and when we come forwards, we're not going to go very far on the right. So it's just ahead of our other foot. So we're already into Manhattan footwork. Because you could, of course, go forwards on the left or the right and back on the opposite foot. So in this case, we went back on the right, so we're going to go forwards on the left. And replace. Repeat that section, back on the right, and replace, forwards on the left, and replace. And now all we're going to do is finish the sway off. So we do sway, sway, face. Obviously the slow exit would be an extra count. Return, and back. And you could end accordion or right to right. So let's think numbers. We go back 1, wrap 2, back 3, replace 4, forward 5, replace 6, back 7, replace 8, forwards 1, replace 2, twisting out 3, in 4, facing 5, returning 6, and back 7. Obviously, if you did the slow exit from the sway, that would be a count more. Let's do it. 5, a 6, a sway Manhattan. We go a back, wrap, back and replace, forwards and replace, back and replace, forwards and replace. We get twist, in, face, return, and back. Now I promised two versions. The only real significant difference is that instead of bringing the lady into here, we're going to bring the lady in so we are offset but behind the lady. So at the moment, Karen's feet are together, so I would be struggling to get my feet in the middle, but if I put my foot behind them, I can still make the split happen that we're going to need. So I'm going to show you it, and of course there's an extra step in here. We're going to end up doing our Manhattan on the other foot. So we're going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's break that down. We go right to right. When we wrap to the sway, instead of having the lady out on the right hand side, we're going to wrap the lady so she is in front of us. Hand on the hip, pick up the other hand. So at this point, the lady's left shoulder is right in the center of my chest. From here, we take a little step back right, which splits the lady's feet so they're no longer together. We're now going to take a step back left, and as we do a little rotation, it's going to bring the lady around our right foot. And this is our first Manhattan. So we've gone back on the left, and we bring it forwards for replace. Yeah, that offset, by the way, is important. You want to be your chin kind of over the lady's left shoulder. If you're directly behind her, this is too naughty. So from here we go forwards on the right and replace it back on the left, replace it forwards on the right and replace it. And it's a good idea for that forwards on the right, guys, to be a slid step so you can't accidentally step on the lady. When we go back left, we're going to rotate left, and as we come forwards we just rotate right left over the lady. We're sending the lady out into an accordion, and you can either carry on with an accordion or just do a straight right-handed return. Same thing from the other side. Talking numbers, we go back 1, wrap 2, back on the right 3, and then we're into the Manhattan footwork on the left. So we go back 4 and replace 5, forward 6 and replace 7, back 8 and replace 1, forwards 2 and replace 3, twisting left 4, sending the lady out 5, facing 6, returning 7 and back 8. So let's do it. Here we go. 5, a 6, a sway, Manhattan. We go a back. Wrap, back on the right. We go left and replace, right and replace, left and replace, right and replace. Twist left, send the lady, look, return, and you're done. Hope you've enjoyed that. We'll be back next time with another Intermediate Modern Jive Clip. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. That way you know every time a new video comes out. Music recommendation for something nice to practice to on the end. And, as always, thank you for watching World of Floorcraft. I hope you've enjoyed learning some modern jive. There is a link to some music that is good to dance modern jive to. Thank you to everyone who hit subscribe. You are helping us to make more clips. Thank you. Keep dancing.